Remember CM Punk?
CM Punk. CM Punk. I miss him so much. Every time that I see any sort of diva match, I think it's necessary for me to chant for a guy who quit.
I somehow found myself watching a CM Punk Q&A last night. I was that high. I was just flipping around YouTube. I put on this Q&A, skipped to the middle, and immediately the gems started coming out.
You are up, darling.
First off, I loved you in the
By the way, he calls him Darling, the host. The host is one of my favorite parts, too. Is there anyone here that isn't drunk, he says at one point.
Is anybody not hammered in here right now? Is anybody not drinking?
But he calls a girl a guy, or a guy a girl.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, what? Darling.
Like, what, is Max Murder asking a question?
First off, I loved you in the UFC or WWE.
I got you.
I'll probably watch you in the UFC quite often.
Oh, no, it gets worse. So far, so good, though. I loved you in the UFC. I mean, WWE. I'm going to probably watch you in the UFC a lot, though. How much do you think he's going to fight? Once a year, maybe? What are you talking about, you retard? Are you going to be on UFC Monday Night Raw? No, he's not, dumbass. Take a hike.
I'll probably watch you in the UFC quite often. But first, have you really been training for the UFC lately?
This might as well be a tout, by the way. This is like the people that touted. This person, their head starts to tilt as they're asking it like they're going to catch it. Like, did you really? And you can tell they're just so nervous they're not saying the words they want to say. But that question's out there. People are laughing at me. I'm just going to stand here.
But first, have you really been training for the UFC lately?
No, you got me. No, this is
why I applaud Punk, because he runs with it when I go, are you stupid? And that person wouldn't be laughing. You hear the retard laugh at the end because Punk runs with it. There's a point when there's not a laugh or a frown. It could go either way. And Punk took it the wrong way.
I have two questions. Well, what are your thoughts on Fedor Emelianenko?
All right, I'm just going to pause it here. So far, so good. Fedor's a fighter. Now, listen to the...
I thought that was like a Lord of the Rings question.
Fedor Monamenko, son of Bador Monamenko.
And do you think Daniel Cormier is a black Fedor?
What is that question?
Well, what are your thoughts on Fedor Emelianenko? And do you think Daniel Cormier is a black Fedor?
Obviously, your time in the UFC is never determined. He got my question earlier. Yeah, GTS. So in your time in the UFC, are you going to perform it?
my time in the UFC. Am I going to perform it?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
too much Bud Light.
I know. Yes, that's my answer. Yes, I am.
So Punk, your time in the UFC, you gonna perform it? I just realized that hit me. That's a Colt Cabana question. All right, it's that Saturday. If you're here live, it's that Saturday. It's a live podcast, personal journal. So Punker, time in the UFC, you gonna perform it?
Yeah. How come these people aren't like really ready with their questions? I mean, I feel like they're sitting there.
They're so unprepared for public speaking. You'd think they'd have your voice today.
Yes, sir. What do you got?
Hi, Punk.
Hello.
My brother is one of your biggest fans, if not your biggest, and he couldn't make it today, so I was wondering if you could give him a shout-out. His name is Chris Imans.
Chris what?
Imans.
Imads? Spell it.
I-M-A-N-S-E.
Chris Imans. Imans?
Imans. There you go.
Well, tell Chris I said hi.
There you go.
All right, and I also have a real awesome question from him.
Oh.
In the 90s, when you and your brother Mike Brooks started your own backyard wrestling organization...
All right, officially, this is why WWE fans are worse than MMA.
The wrestler named CM Venom and had a tag team called the Chick Magnets.
This is the worst question.
So did the CM and CM Punk come from either of the two? If so, which one?
You don't have to answer that.
I don't. It's okay.
Thank you.
Tell him to get to the next one, will you? All right.
Also, I know that Dave is trying to be a bad guy.
You're cut off.
My brother is a survivor from 2 heart attacks, so...
Jesus.
This is the worst. This is the worst of them all.
Could you please sign a picture for him after this?
Yeah, come find me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My brother is a survivor of 2 heart attacks.
Thanks very much. All right, final question. Yes, sir.
Hey, the Diaz brothers be killing you. Would you ever fight one of them?
The Diaz brothers be killing me.
Yeah. Would you fight one of them?
I'll answer your question if and when you turn your shirt inside
The
out.
Diaz brothers be killing you. You fight
I'll
one?
do it right now. I'll do it right now.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Would you?
I'm
We
waiting.
got time? Let's go.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
one of
no,
the
no.
Diaz-
You already said. You said you would do it. I'm waiting.
It's hot, dude.
Where is he? Is he over there?
Who?
Diaz.
I don't think they're here.
And by this point, this is the final question, so he's not being as kind. He's like, okay, real talk. Here we go. He tries to run with it a bit. It still could have been meaner.
Okay.
Would you?
So every other question prior to yours wasn't real? Is that
No, they're not. I'm sorry.
okay? No, go ahead.
It's fictional.
All right, now we got an unfunny drunk guy and an unfunny wrestler. But let's hear They Be Killing You one more time.
Thanks very much. All right, final question. Yes, sir.
Hey, the Diaz brothers be killing you. Would you ever fight one of them?
Eyes have seen the glory of the best Saturday. You wash yourselves in Danny's blood and all the Lord knows who.